What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Baylor versus Kansas State college basketball matchup going down Wednesday, March 12th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do so because we are in the midst of conference tournament action. Selection Sunday is this weekend, and we're going to have NBA and NHL on the board as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for more of a VIP experience, where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one. Between Baylor and Kansas State coming in off of their first round victory over Arizona State by a final score of 71-66, while Baylor comes in as the 7 seed in the conference tournament, finishing the year 18-13 overall, 10-10 in conference play this season. And Baylor had a bunch of injuries throughout the season, especially to their big man Josh L. I'm still not going to try to say his last name because I'll butcher it, but now it leaves Norshad Omier as, the starting center at 6'7". I've said it before. I am really worried about Baylor having to go against good rebounding teams and teams with size inside, because as much as Omier is a solid rebounder, it's a double-double machine and uses his size very well, you can only get away with it for so long before it comes back to bite you. Now, Kansas State isn't a great rebounding team. They do have Coleman Hawkins, who stands 6'10", David Ngessan, who's 6'9", but like I said, I still think that at a certain point the size is going to be an issue for Baylor. And what we saw from Baylor down the stretch is that they just had issues in terms of pulling away from teams and beating up on teams. I mean, you look at down the stretch, they had gone just 4-6 to close out the year in their last 10 games. 2 of their 4 wins came by just 3 points on the road at TCU and at home against West Virginia. They beat Oklahoma State by double digits, UCF by double digits. But realistically, those were some of the lesser teams in the Big 12 this season, likes of TCU, Cincinnati, West Virginia, and UCF. West Virginia had a decent close to the season, but TCU was below 500 in conference play. So were Cincinnati and UCF. And I think that this is a Kansas State team that is better than their record would have indicated, especially from a talent perspective. And when you look at these two teams side by side, I just think that this is one of those games that's decided, by single digits. The lone meeting this season was decided by 8 points at Baylor, where Baylor was much more effective this season, and Kansas State had gone just 3-9 on the road. And that loss for Kansas State came when this team was not playing their best basketball. But Kansas State started to turn on a little bit down the stretch. They had won 3 of their last 4 games to close out the year. And I just think this is a game that's going to be closer than this line indicates, plain and simple. I think this is maybe a 4-point game. I think that Kansas State's going to give Baylor everything they got with their season on the line. I'm going to go with Kansas State here, plus the 6.5 in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.